to Gothic 2. It's gonna be a remake of the streams we've already done, because I thought, like, the quality wasn't good enough. So I found some fixes, and hopefully everything works. I really wish everything works, because I hate when when everything goes bad, and that last stream was pretty bad. So yeah, let's see if everything is all in well. Also, get a special thanks and shout out to Moorbug for supporting the channel, and enjoy the big animations now. The only thing is it clips at the bottom, but you can't have everything, alright?
A single prisoner altered the fate of hundreds, but he paid a high price for it. He defeated the Sleeper, destroyed the barrier, but while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble. It was I who dispatched him against the Sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much, but he is alive. He's back.
Yeah, I think the cutscenes were made for 4x3, and it's widescreen, so it gets a bit cut off.
Again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
I feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
Well, so you did. Only the magic within your armor kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple, but enough of that. You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with. After the fall of the barrier and the banishment of the Sleeper, Beliar's wrath has grown even greater. A mighty artifact, so it is written in the old scriptures, will be brought back to this world when the god of darkness sends his henchmen out to search. This search has long since begun. Beliar's henchmen are desecrating the oldest shrines of the gods. The guardians of these holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble.
At least we get to see this animation
Every
again.
powerful magician on this island could sense this wrath. And some of them have certainly begun to face the threat. You
Yeah.
must become their ally. That's the only way to stop Beliar.
Yeah, you can archive the whole 2 streams that you missed.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The Sleeper
Has been banned. You vanquished him, so much is true. But it's not within our power to stop the war that ensues now. With his final furious scream, the Sleeper has set into movement the armies of darkness.
It was an order to all evil creatures, a word of power that they were all bound to obey. His last order was, "Come," and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
Dragons?
They are creatures of an ancient power. I can sense their presence, even here. And they have gathered an entire army of lowly servant creatures around them.
Where's this army now?
The army is camped not far from here, in the Valley of Mines near Corinus, and they're getting ready to attack. We do not have much time left.
All right. What can we do?
What can we do?
This time we cannot handle it by ourselves. Only the power of Innos will help us against these dragons. A group of paladins is stationed in the city of Corinus, not far from here. They possess a powerful artifact which could help us to defeat the dragons. They call it the Eye of Innos. You need to get hold of this artifact. Tell the paladins about the threat. You must convince their leader to support us.
And once you have talked to him, you need to find the artifact of Beliar. It is the counterpiece to the Eye of Innos. It must not fall into the hands of evil.
What exactly is the Eye of Innos?
It's an amulet. Legend has it that Innos himself was poured part of his power into this amulet. It will restore some of your lost strength and help us defeat the dragons. It also has some other hidden powers. I shall tell you more about that once the amulet is yours.
Why would the paladins give me the Eye of Innos?
Because you are the one who is destined to wear it.
How can you claim to know that?
There are a number of reasons. The most important being, you have defeated the Sleeper. If you weren't a favorite of the gods, you'd be dead by now.
Let's assume you're right and I'm destined to bear the Eye of Innos. How would the paladins know that's true?
The eye itself chooses the one who may wear it. Once you get hold of it and put it on, the paladins cannot doubt your words any longer.
Are you questioning me?
How can I get to the city?
Just follow the path from here through the mountains. The city is large. You cannot miss it, but watch out. The path to town is not without dangers, and you aren't nearly as strong as you once were.
In fact, we're super weak.
I need weapons.
I can only give you whatever little I have here. Look around in my tower. Anything that looks useful to you, you can have.
I'll be on my way as fast as I can.
Good. And one more thing. Don't tell anyone that you've talked to me. Above all, don't tell any magician. Since I have gone into exile, the Circle of Fire has taken me for dead, and that's a good thing.
All right. So, yeah, I patched the game with the Direct 11 patch, and there's a lot less glitches, visual glitches, and I think that's a lot better for everyone.
Hey, you! Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is not of any great significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
Where exactly are we?
As I already said,
Excuse
in
me?
the city of Corinus, I have rebuilt my tower here.
But it's only been a few days since we last saw each other in the Valley of Mines.
The servants I summoned to build my tower have done a thorough job.
You can say that again.
No glitches. None whatsoever.
Where can I find better equipment?
The closest place where you can get better weapons and armor is the city of Corinus. But down in the valley, you can find some healing herbs that will help you if you get injured in a fight. See the lake right in front of my tower. A secret passage leads to the valley from there.
Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then, I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Innos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
Yeah, exactly. What Morbug said.
So what should we do next?
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking for answers.
Well, the visuals were subpar, so...
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking for answers.
I mean, I'm gonna try and catch up to what we did. Like, once you know, it goes a lot faster, I would think. I would hope.
What with?
Is there anything else here? I don't think so. But yeah, like I said, like visually, the glitches and all that was really bothersome, and I don't want to start a playthrough and have people who weren't here see that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about the others, future generations, once we all die from the virus. It's all about making potions. Well, you don't know. They might become like mutants. Half man, half virus. Whoa. I didn't do this last time. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure the game will let me leave now. Right? Right, game? No glitches whatsoever. Amazing. Well, something's happening. I don't know what. But the game's chugging like crazy. Oh no. My hard drive's locked up. Well, there's nothing I can do. I can't even... I'm getting shocked, so maybe, well, we're still stuck here, so I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to close the game. Okay, well, give me a second. It should take, just gotta close it. It's not closing. I guess I'm stuck here forever now. There we go. There we go. Hey! A great start already. I'm really happy right now. It's going great. I love Gothic. How's everyone doing? Quebec's on a lockdown right now. So, that's nice. Alright. So, good thing I did a quick save prior. There was something I had to do, though. It was control... Let's see... Control F11. And... Atmospheric scattering. Yes, of course. I see where that is. There we go. Help me indeed. Surely now. Well, we're back here. Welcome back. We're gonna pick up the stuffs. Pick up the tablet. Speak to
Hey, you!
Zardis.
Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact. I have... If you want...
I mean, we already checked that out. Alright, so we know how to make potions. I'm just doing this so we can get a bit of experience early. Don't think there was anything here. There's a button in the stove in the bedroom. Oh. It said, I can't do that. There's a heavy branch.
What with? What with?
Top right corner of the stove. There's a button there. Is that the button? Ah, furnace. Or foyer. Well, that did something. Oh, was it behind me? The gates are opened. Fireball, light wounds, gold. Didn't we open this last time? I feel like we did. Okay, this time let's not pray to the dark gods, as we do. As we do. Yeah, it was probably accidental. Alright, that's how we do the potions of strength and all that. Fireball. It's quite useful. So it is. So it is. Yeah, I'm not praying to you, Dark God. Oh, statue of Beliar. Why do you have a statue of Beliar there, Zardis? What's up with that? Let's check out our items. Notice that it's not flickering. Hallelujah. I mean, he did revive us, so... Gold, more torch. Water, torch. Lab water bottle. I think that's it for... No, there's a ton of stuff here. Blue Elder, Meadowberry, Woodland Berry, Dragon Root, a belt, Snapperweed, Fireweed. Jeez, my graphics card fan is going like crazy. Hopefully I'm not mining Bitcoin at the same time. Alright. Oh, how low is the Bitcoin right now? Must be pretty, last I checked it was pretty low. Could try to limit the frames. It's too late. I'm gonna have to buy a new graphics card after Gothic 2. Good times. I remember there was a goblin or goblins around here. Now, there was a lot of stuff in the field. Oh, short bow. Did I pick that up last time? Yeah, probably. I love collecting arrows one by one. I remember the voodoo cards. I remember. Okay, so let's equip our short bow. And I don't think I need to heal just yet. Exactly, money is worthless now, so I'm probably gonna burn through like 3 cards throughout this whole series. Oh shit. Kill them all. Leave no survivors. Oh, I lured them all right to their death. All right. Oh, heavy branch. I probably want to heal up with. I had a healing herb around here. There we go. Chomp. Well, I try not to. Hopefully I don't have it. Who's gonna entertain you guys? If oh, there's 2 of them. I'm dead. This is me in real life. Killed by the virus. Okay. What if I just shoot him? Okay. Okay. That's one down. Let's eat our dark mushrooms. We done it. Kill them all.
Nothing there.
Got more potions, more scrolls. Got some digger meat. I don't know if that's useful or not. I can't do anything about these guys. Well, that would be awful, because I would have 10%. Wasn't there wolves around here? Nice, highly dense forest. Lester!
Is that you? Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
I'm on my way to Corinus. What do you know about the town?
Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Nothing special. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be in town.
Really? They won't even let you into the town. It's certainly not to where the paladins are.
Certainly not.
Do you have any suggestions how I could get into town?
I certainly do. I worked for an old alchemist named Constantino some time ago. He has great influence in the city, and he's instructed the guards at the gate to let anyone through who can sell him rare herbs. So it's quite easy, really. You collect a large bunch of the plants that grow here all over the place, and then you pretend you're working for Constantino, and in you go. But don't collect a mix of this and that. The guards aren't all that bright, and they know nothing about alchemy. The bundle needs to look good to them if you want to get through. I think that 10 specimens of the same kind of plant should do the trick.
Thanks for the hint.
How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardis's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that.
Definitely no
Zardas, the
glitches.
necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry. He's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's Temple. He's on our side. You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
Zardasses. Alright. I saw some animals around here. Probably heal up with something that I don't need. I'm probably gonna need healing plants. I'm gonna learn the hunting skills? I don't know. Maybe.
What do you know about the area?
If you keep going down that way, you'll come to a farm. The city starts a little way beyond that, but be careful. There's not just wolves and rats hanging around here. There's goblins and bandits too.
Goblins? Do it. Alright. If I remember well, there was a cave with wolves. I can't see anything. Probably should heal with a potion. Then again, how much health do I have? I'm missing 25, and this heals for 200, so we're not going to use that. We could eat some fish. It's 5. Eat an apple. Eat a water. You chug that water. You stay hydrated, buddy. There we go. More wolves. Well, we're restarting there, Uva, so... Yes, I did, but no, I didn't. Technically yes, but technically no. The extended universe of Gothic. Young giant rat. We're restarting because the we had a lot of visual glitches, and I felt like it wasn't a good enough quality. So that's why we're restarting.
Nothing to be had there.
No, it was definitely a visual glitch, me dying. I don't know how that happened. I think there's more rats down here. More rat bastards. Alright, so this time, I'll lure them one by one. Is it all fixed now? Well... yes, I think. Oh, they're going nuts.
Nothing to be had there.
We're eating rat tonight, boys. Well, let's just say it's a lot better than before. Like, I really didn't like the flickering and all that. And so far, from what I've seen, there is no flickering. Healing root, the healing plant. So many plants. Rusty sword. And also, you guys can see the health bars now. So, yeah. It's no longer a secret if I'm winning or not. Now you can definitely see I'm not winning. Alright, I think we got everything here. So we're gonna head out. God damn, you bastards. You're all bastard-coated bastards. Oh. Is there anything else? Oh wow, I completely missed all of this. Well, I think we have enough actually already. We have 14 healing plants, so I'm assuming that's enough to get us in. I should have a mushroom that I will eat. So we can go in the old-fashioned way by showing the plants. We can also help out Lobart. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we won't give the clothes to Jack and keep them. Then again, probably want to help out Jack. But I don't really know, because, you know, we were in town and he was like, I don't know you. Talk to me later. You're bothering me. Too true. More healing herbs.
Trouble? Damn. I don't know where they're all hiding. You kill one, and shortly afterwards, they're all back again. Wait a moment. I know you. You're the fellow who was constantly baking arrows for me in the Valley of Mines.
Your name is Cavalorn, right?
Ah, I see you haven't forgotten me after all we went through. The cursed colony. Where are you heading?
We're heading to the city.
To the city.
Well, well. To the city, eh? You may run into problems with the guards. They aren't letting just anyone in anymore, since the area here is swarming with bandits. In the past few days, one of those former psionics from the Valley of Mines came by here. He said he constantly goes in and out of Corinus. He went into the valley below the big tower. There must be a way in there somewhere near the waterfall. Maybe you should talk to the fellow.
Already did.
Interesting armor you're wearing. Don't you belong to the Shadows anymore?
Shadows? They haven't existed since the fall of the barrier. The moment we could finally leave the Valley of Mines, there was no reason for me to stick with them. Now, I work for the Water Mages. I belong to the Ring of Water.
What are you doing here?
I'm sitting tight. If it hadn't been for these damn bandits, I wouldn't be here.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
I'm not really allowed to talk about it. All I can do is send you to Vatras. He is the representative of the Water Mages in Corinus. The best thing would be to talk to him. Tell him you've come from me. Maybe he'll take you on as one of us. We urgently need more good people.
You're right, Mike. You're very right.
Weren't you and your people enemies of the Water Mages back then?
Those crazy old days are over. There isn't any more new camp or old camp. Now that the penal colony no longer exists, everyone is on his own. Most of us former prisoners are still being hunted. The Water Mages were able to get my sentence commuted, and now I can move about freely.
What are the Water Mages doing now?
They're up to something big. It has to do with an unknown region of the island.
An unknown region? Where is it supposed to be?
I can't tell you more. Talk to Vatras in Corinus.
All right.
What was that about bandits?
Have you slept through the last few weeks?
Huh?
I'm talking about all the riffraff from the penal colony that are making themselves at home here in the area, plundering and murdering for all they're worth. I guess I'm lucky. They didn't kill me. I let down my guard for one moment, and they clubbed me from behind. No idea how I'll get all my stuff back now.
You were robbed by the bandits?
Yes. They beat me down and tossed me to the goblins for lunch. It was damned important stuff. A letter and all my money. I absolutely have to get it back. But without someone to watch my back, I'm not going back there. That cowardly rabble.
Can I help you with the bandits?
Maybe. But as scrawny as you look, you surely haven't held a proper sword in your hand for weeks. Well, I don't have any choice but to take your offer. My time is running out. So, pay attention. Down this path here, you'll find one of those filthy holes in the ground that bandits like to hide in. The fellows there are the same ones who stole my stuff. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll nab the rabble.
I need better equipment. Those swine haven't left me much. I can give you a wolf knife. Will that do for now? You
Wolf.
call that a knife?
Wolf
But
knife.
what about healing? I still have 2 healing potions here. Interested? Sure. Give them here. Let's mix it up with those guys. Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay? Now they're in for a nasty surprise.
Time to do nothing. There you go. I was scared there for a second. Let's go! Time to kill.
Nothing to be had there.
Just gonna collect. Like, I don't think we really needed to help him. Oh.
You deserve that, lowlife. So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already. What sort of mission? Ah, yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later... I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time. What about me? Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage in the city. You'll find him in the Temple of Adenos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
Oh, thanks.
Can you teach me something? Sure. You know that. Man, they really took a lot out of you. You can't remember anything at all, can you? I want to learn your abilities. Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh yeah, we can learn some bow, we can learn some one-handed weapons if we wanted to. If we wanted to. And the problem with
Nothing to plunder.
the problem with the sword is we don't have strength. The sword is 30 strength, and we have, unfortunately, only 10. We're gonna take a rest. Oh no, that's fine now. I'm not depressed. Okay, let's go. There we go. Yeah, last time I was using the spiked club there because while the wolf's knife is stronger, it does have pretty bad range. As we found out. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to equip it like last time. Mm-hmm. Beat it, young wolf. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Behind him. I was just rushing to the farm there. Probably take out a torch here. There we go. Isn't there more than this? Oh, there we go. A leather satchel and a scroll. Take Rusty's axe. Well, sometimes there's meat, not there's meat, there's pans by fires. I know there's one in town. Last time I climbed that up, but it didn't lead to anything, so I won't do it again. I know, right? We told him. He didn't listen. Oh no, there is some stuff. There's some healing plants. Alright, last time we had prayed to Enos and it gave us 5... No, it gave us a single strength point. So hopefully we can do it again. Yeah. We did it. Free strength point. Hey, I gotta pay for my leather armor here. Shit. Okay, so. Right. Oh shit. The dogs are after me. There's only one way you have to play, and that's nailing the attack combos. Who cares about attack patterns when you can look good? I'm gonna eat my cheese. And a mushroom. It's the one with the flashiest combo that wins, right? Oh, I wanted to ask, is magic viable now in Gothic 2? Thanks, Mike. Wait a minute. You don't even know, Mike. You don't even know. Now we're not going down there. Hey, some knotweed. Gobbo there. Should do a Gobbo. I'm probably not. I think my problem was I wasn't doing the combos fast enough. Magic is viable. Now I don't trust you guys at all. I don't know why I asked.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All fugitives are headed for the city. You could even be a former convict for the mining colony. I don't care where you come from, but I believe I have an interesting offer for you.
What do you have to offer?
The way you look, the guards will never let you into the city. I can help you get into the city. I have here a small piece of paper with the royal seal and the governor's signature. A pass. With this scrap of paper in your pocket, you can run about as raggedly as you please, and the guards will leave you alone. Interested?
Keep your paper.
No, keep your paper.
I seem to have misjudged you, huh? Well, do you want something else? Can I interest you in my wares?
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
Longsword, pirate's cutlass, halberd, fine short sword, spiked cudgel. Now what we need is, we can buy some turnips. Now what we need is a pan. That's it. Gotta go.
Suit yourself.
Go see Lobart. Hey Lobart, I'm here for some turnips.
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
Last time we said king, so we'll go for the peasants.
I'm for the peasants.
Ha! That damned warmonger Onar will drag us all into the grave. What do you think? How long will the Paladins just stand by? After what Onar has done, the whole city is in an uproar.
What's going on here anyway?
Don't you know what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war. Up till now, all the farmers looked at the tribute to the city as fair taxation. Since the Paladins have come to Corinus, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
Tell me more about this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He's broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
I don't know much about the guys. Supposedly, a lot of them are former prisoners from the mining colony. Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
I'm too close to the city to really have a choice, but I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. That's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farmhand. I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field. And there are certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold. Or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes.
Oof.
Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn needs to be harvested.
All right.
And hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
Gotta get the turnips. I don't think Deb is here at all. Some things never change.
Hey, you!
Got your turnips.
Here are your turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all. Take them to my wife in the house. Tell her to cook them.
What about my pay?
I can give you 5 gold pieces, or sell you the clothes cheaper. Well, what's it to be?
Make me a better price for the togs.
Good. I'll give them to you for 10 gold pieces less.
You know, I don't need to buy the clothes if I go get a leather armor. But I don't think I'll have the, well...
Hey! I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to fatten those guys up. Since you're here anyway, I saw a traveling trader pass by here a few minutes ago. I think he stopped on his way to town. Go to him and see whether he's got a decent frying pan for me.
Give me the gold, and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I can trust you? Just don't spend the money on booze, do you hear?
Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Can you give me something to eat?
Here, take this. You're a good lad.
Wait, can't I just steal the clothes? Can't read that.
Hey. Have you got anything else for me to do?
I don't. You can ask my wife, the boys in the fields. Maybe they need some help.
The boys. Let's go talk to the boys.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you came out of the mountains. You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict. And we made short work of those. You look completely done in. What do you want here?
I was attacked by bandits in the mountains.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thank Innos.
Yeah, Cavalorn.
It isn't much, but I want you to have it. I'll tell the others about this.
I'm on my way to town.
The way you look, you'll have to bribe the guards to get in. And you have to know what they want to hear.
And that would be...
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see. I need better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
Gotta go.
Well done! One dirty beast less.
Good job. Oh, we're very close to another level. Maybe we can manage that by helping out the boys.
Since the barrier around the penal colony disappeared, we've had constant trouble with the bandits.
Onar's rebellion will have serious consequences. I prefer to keep out of it.
I like the beast in the back there.
And how goes the work?
Same as always. Lot to do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm. The King's paladins have occupied the whole city, but I can hardly believe they'll move their butts out here when the orcs attack us.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about working in the fields?
What is there to know?
In that case, I think we're fine here. Thank you. If you want to work for Lobart as a day laborer, I can only warn you, he pays people like you really miserable.
He offered to sell me some clean clothes cheap if I helped out on the farm.
Well, I don't have anything for you to do, but you can bring me and the boys something to drink. Fetch me a bottle of wine, and I'll tell Lobart you were a real help to us.
Well, here's your wine.
Here's your wine.
I'd better not ask where you got her from, huh? Who cares? Thanks anyway. Lobart will only hear the best about you.
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything interesting you can tell me about the city?
Nope. But Malif goes to the city from time to time. Maybe he knows something. I mean, something that would interest you.
Is there any interesting news?
I could have sworn I saw an orc over there on the edge of the woods 2 days ago. Since then, I've kept at least one eye open at night.
Not me. Would have never guessed. So here's my question. I'm gonna try something. I stole the clothes. No one can stop me now. Not only do we have new clothes, we didn't even have to pay for it. I wonder if we give the clothes to Jack. Wait a minute. Lobart will remember this. I don't care. Level up. Alright, so if I remember well, there was some good herbs here. What was the switch for anyways? Like, it opened something, but I don't remember what. What are the stone tablets used for? Healing root. Leather satchel. Oh, nice. I love clown shoes. So yeah, I did something. Do we get to live in a society, though? The portal. There's a flag up there. Did I get all the herbs, though? That's what I wanted to check. Yeah, seems like it. Wait,
Nothing to be had
are
there.
they giving me a less experience? Oh, shit. Didn't want to drop here. There's some real monsters around. So do we help Jack? We've got enough herbs to... We've got enough herbs to get through. But then again, Jack doesn't really do anything for us.
Psst. Hey, you. Come here.
What is it?
On your way to the city, and really busy, too. Listen, you look like a smart guy to me. I bet you'll go far in life. You're certainly nobody's fool. I could see that right away. Say, you'd probably like to earn a few gold coins, wouldn't you?
Are you hiding from someone?
Are you hiding from someone?
Of course not. What nonsense. I just enjoy standing among the trees so the wind won't blow right into my face. What about you now? Do you want the job?
Why not?
You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. I'm a stranger in these parts and I don't really know all the rules. So I had to find out the hard way that traveling strangers aren't welcome in the harbor city. Now I'm standing here with no idea how I'm supposed to get into the city. I have some extremely important business to conduct and my client won't tolerate a delay, you see. You'll help me find a way to get past the city guard, won't you?
So do we help out Greg? I'll ask you guys, because you've always said the right things. I trust this guy. Well, clearly I'm gonna do the opposite now. Well, he did help me out. All right, Greg, you can have my clothes.
About the city guards.
Yes, got an idea.
They should let you pass if you're wearing these farmers' clothes.
That's just what I need. Man, I know I could count on you. Nobody will bother me disguised as a local yokel. Excellent. You did really well. Here's your promised reward.
What? 50 measly gold coins? You can't be serious.
Gold isn't everything, my friend. Take them for now. I have the feeling that we'll be seeing one another soon. And who knows, maybe I'll return the favor. Look after yourself.
Yarr. Look at his swagger. Alright, I think we took care of everything we can fight with for now.
How? What is it?
You aren't getting in here, my boy.
My boy.
Looking the way you do, you sure to cause nothing but trouble here, boy. We got enough rabble in the city. We have no use for people without money.
I'm bringing some herbs for Constantino, the alchemist.
Really? Then you won't mind showing me what you brought. Looks good. All Inigo. But don't cause any trouble. Understood?
Understood.
Halt, stranger. I am Lothar, paladin of the king and humble servant of Innos, your lord. Our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the new laws which apply to all inhabitants of the city.
Since people have started simply vanishing all over this town, everyone needs to watch out that they don't suffer the same fate.
I have an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
The Honorable Lord Hagen is not receiving anyone. Lord Andre, the commander of the city guard, is responsible for all issues pertaining to the common folk.
The townspeople are simply disappearing?
Yes, it seems to be more every day. It's most annoying that the militia have still not been able to discover what's behind these strange occurrences. Small wonder that the town's inhabitants are very wary of strangers right now. So don't provoke them when you're in town. Understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Explain the rules of the city to me.
First, the Honorable Paladin, Lord Hagen, resides in the upper quarter, along with his troops. That is why access to the upper quarter is allowed only to honorable citizens. Second, the town hall in the upper quarter is now the command post of the Paladins. Only the Paladins themselves and members of the militia have access to it. And third, whoever is accused of a crime must exonerate himself with the commander of the militia. Any questions?
It's all good.
How do I become a citizen of the town?
Only those with regular jobs will be considered citizens.
Jobs.
But don't think that you'll be admitted to Lord Hagen just because you're a citizen of the town. As a citizen, you have access to the upper quarter, nothing more. Only as a member of the militia will you have access to the town hall.
Where can I spend the night here?
If you're looking for a place to sleep, go to the hotel directly across from the barracks. The Paladins pay for the lodging of all travelers who come to the city. The traveling traders from the marketplace are also lodged there.
Where can I find the commander of the city guard?
Lord Andre can be found in the barracks at the other end of the city.
How do I get accepted into the militia?
By express command of Lord Hagen, only citizens of the town will be admitted into the militia.
I see.
If you want to know more, speak to Lord Andre in the barracks.
We put a DX11 renderer on it.
You can feel safe. The King's Paladins watch over this city now.
How much money do we have?
What can I do for you?
What are you selling?
I can offer you everything you need to survive in the wild. Weapons, torches, provisions, even armor. I still have a special piece in stock. Double hardened armor of snapper leather. Still unused. Interested?
No, it's no longer like a jet engine. Art stream probably after Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Oh shit, it's snowing outside. And, yeah.
Show me your wares.
Now I want to get $100 more. We're gonna sell this short bow. Sell these daggers, I guess. Wolf knife. Stone tablet of life energy. What does that mean? Now I want to get 250. Still 9 arrows. There we go.
All right, give me the armor.
You'll love it.
Where's the armor? Hey, we got armor now. No longer the peasant we once was.
Hey, you!
Ah, fresh face. You're not from Corinus, are you? This is not a good time for travelers. Bandits everywhere. No work, and now the farmers have risen up too. What winds have blown you here?
I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about carpentry?
The only thing I can make out of wood is a fire.
And what about locks?
Well...
I'm sorry, but I can't use you if you know nothing about my trade. And I have no money to pay for an apprentice.
What if I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the other masters here?
All right, I shall give you my approval. But you had better get yourself the blessing of the gods first. Say, are you a man of faith?
Yes, a most humble servant, Master Thorben.
Then go to Vatras, the priest of Adanos, and have him give you his blessing. He will tell you where you can find a priest of Innos. You should get his blessing too. Once you have received the blessing of the gods, I shall vote for you.
Have you had an apprentice before?
Yes, and not too long ago.
And what happened?
His name is Elvridge. He's my nephew. I was quite pleased with him, actually, but one day he simply didn't show up for work.
Where is Elvridge now?
How would I know? He kept hanging around that filthy brothel by the harbor. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still warming the bed of some whore down there.
Oof.
How long has it been since you saw him?
I guess it must be about 2 weeks.
Have you reported that to the militia?
Of course I have. They were supposed to catch him and see to it that the Lazy Bones does his work. But I already regret that. He can do whatever he wants. Sooner or later he'll realize he'll get nowhere in Corinus without a decent job.
Is that so?
Excuse me, other guy who's right next to me?
So, you know a lot about locks.
What good is a fine chest without a fine lock? I make my own locks. That way, I can at least be sure I haven't built my chest that sturdy for nothing. A poorly made lock is easy to break. And there are plenty of thieves about in Corinus, especially lately.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
I don't know whether you can be trusted or not. For all I know, you might be one of those layabouts who only come to town to empty the chests of honest people. I'm not going to teach you anything before I'm convinced that you're an honest fellow.
Hello, citizen.
I'm looking for work.
I could use a new apprentice. Brian will have finished his apprenticeship soon, and then he'll leave the city. Are you good for anything?
Dude, go inside.
No.
Look how drenched he is.
Sooner or later, the orcs are going to lay siege to the city, and then the only men who will count will be those who are in a position to defend our city. And I won't take on anyone as an apprentice who will disgrace me by fleeing the city with the women and the good-for-nothings, instead of holding the fort here with the men.
Like, they're drenched, and yet they're still working.
I'm not a good-for-nothing.
Those are big words. Can you back them up with big deeds?
What are you getting at?
Bring me an orc's weapon. Orcs have been seen near the city. With a bit of luck, you won't have to search for long. If you manage to bring one down, I'll take you on as an apprentice, provided the other masters agree.
All right. Sorry about that. Let's go see the priest. Look at these guys.
Adanos be with you.
Who are you?
I am Vatrus, a servant of Adanos, the guardian of the divine and earthly equilibrium. What can I do for you?
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me? Indeed. This is an important message you are bringing me. I wonder how you got hold of this letter.
I got it from Cavalorn, the hunter.
Cavalorn? Where is he?
He told me to tell you he couldn't make it and is headed for the meeting point. Whatever he meant by that.
I see that you have gained Cavalorn's trust. That speaks in your favor.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do that?
Cavalorn sent me to you.
And what did he tell you?
He said you're in dire need of more good people.
Aha. So, you want to join us, son?
Do we want to join the Ring of Water?
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do that?
I'm asking your blessing.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the masters in the lower part of town.
Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Where can I find a priest of Innos?
The best thing would be to look around the marketplace. You will find an emissary of the monastery there.
Can you teach me something about magic?
Only the chosen of Innos and the chosen of Adanos are permitted to work rune magic. But common mortals can also work magic with the help of spell scrolls. I can show you how you can channel and expand your magic powers.
Oh yeah, we can do the thief. Hey, Greg.
Hey. One more thing.
Listen, kid. I've got important things to do right now. We'll talk again later, got it?
Damn you, Greg. Thought we were bros.
I am Hacker, the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
Tell me more about the area around the city.
It's gotten too dangerous out there, because of the bandits for one thing, and also on account of wild beasts. Even the animals don't seem to get enough to eat in these crappy times. They're venturing closer to the city all the time.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Corinus?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers, where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since, even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon, but Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fella.
What do you know about the bandits?
What do I know about them? They robbed me on my way to the city, and I'm not the only one. They've been up to their tricks for quite a while. The militia tried to track them down, but without any success.
Where did they hold you up?
Near Akhil's farm. Just go out of the city gate from here. Follow the road to the right. After a while, you'll get to a few steps. The bastards came from there. I bet they have their hideout back there in the woods.
Do you know who in the militia took part in the search?
The fellow's name is Pablo. He and a few others went looking for the bandits, but they didn't find them.
Do you know where I can find Pablo?
He patrols around the city. You'll find him either at the Temple Square or in the lower part of town.
All right.
Innos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
Somebody stole from you?
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street. I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh? And why would you do that?
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
Yeah.
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing, the bastard was already gone.
Already gone.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the Paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
So dark. I remember last time this guy...
Hey you, I have a proposition for you.
What do you want?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah snatched it away from me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
And what's my part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to Onar. She lands in prison, you pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
What's in it for me?
When I have the stall, you will get a weapon from me, and a damned good one.
No, I want no part of this.
That was the wrong decision, boy. We shall speak again.
We shall speak again.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
Oh, it's the guy who sold me the pan.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
I just noticed.
Jorah says you got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
From this moment onward, Lord Andre will take the supreme command of our militia.
the citizens.
Yeah, everything's, we started back at the start. And, no flickering, so I'm pretty happy about that. Same way. Everything's the same.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Alright. So we're gonna go bring the gold back. Then we're gonna head down.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened.
So we're gonna go see Jorah, give him the gold. Oh, he's gone. Everyone's gone. Except for Greg, he's still eating.
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
I have a few questions about the city. Where can I buy something around here?
The market is directly in front of the door. You should be able to find everything there. There are a few more shops and craftsmen on the other side of town. Most of them are near the other city gate. Also, there's a fishmonger in the harbor district. His shop is right at the harbor. He's easy to find.
Thanks, lady.
Tell me about the town.
Corinus is one of the wealthiest cities within the kingdom, even if it doesn't look like it at the moment. But since the Orc War started, trade has almost come to a complete standstill. The king has requisitioned the entire merchant fleet for military service, which means that hardly any ships come into the harbor now. So, the supply of goods is very scarce now, and many citizens of the town are very worried. Nobody really knows what the future will bring. There's basically nothing we can do but wait and see what happens. It's not like we can change anything.
Alright.
I'm looking for a room.
Ah, you're in the right place then.
One of the paladins told me that I could spend the night here for free.
Yes, yes. Just go up the stairs.
Oh,
We
wow.
still have
That's
one or
nice.
two beds free.
Why do the paladins pay for everything?
I don't know what that's all about either. For one thing, I think they want to get all the poor suckers off the streets so they don't make any mischief. And for another, they want to get on the good side of the traveling traders. Now that the farmers are rebelling, we have to rely on the traders for provisions. Besides, I think they want to improve the morale in the city a bit. Lord Andre has even arranged for free beer to be given out at the Gala Square.
The morale.
Who's staying here at the moment?
Almost all of them are traveling traders from the market.
Aha.
Don't even think about messing with their stuff. I don't want any trouble here.
Don't want no trouble. Alright, let's go hit the bed. Oh, so that's how you put the letter on Sarah. fully healed, so that's good. Now we could get, could learn some bow from Bartok.
How's it going?
You're not from around here, are you? Never mind. Neither am I.
Where did you hang around before?
In the woods, hunting scavengers and wolves, together with some hunters. But I gave it up. These are dangerous times. There's a lot of riffraff running around out there.
Where can I find the other hunters?
We had our camp outside near the tavern, halfway to Onar's farm. But I don't know whether there's anyone left in the camp now. There used to be 2 of us here in town, until a few days ago. My friend Trokar is an excellent hunter.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
I can teach you how to sneak properly and how to handle a bow. If you want to learn how to skin an animal, go to Bosper. He's the one who taught me.
Where is Bosper?
So, where is your friend Trokar now?
Well, it's a curious story. Only a few days ago, we were both standing at the bar in Corrigan's tavern, discussing the hunt. Don't ask me what happened next. I had had a few by then. I vaguely remember Trokar saying that he was going out to get a few swamp weed reefers. He never came back.
Where does one get swamp weed reefers?
Somewhere down at the harbor, as far as I know.
Didn't you go looking for him?
No, but I reported it to the militia. But they haven't been able to find him yet. I hope he didn't get attacked by a wolf, or worse. I'm afraid that I'll stumble over his body someday when I'm out hunting. I don't think I could bear that.
Right.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection.
Free beer. Free beer. Free beer. I like how his dialogue stops every time I pick up something. What does Ulf has to say?
What are you doing here?
I'm a novice from the monastery. I run errands for the magicians and also the paladins. I have provided the 3 innkeepers in the city with wine from the monastery.
Who are the 3 innkeepers?
One of them is the good man here behind the bar. Then there is Kerrigan, who has his tavern on the Temple Square, and Cardiff, the owner of the tavern in the Harbor District.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
We novices seek enlightenment in prayer to Innos, and learn the principles of faith from the magicians. We serve them as we serve Innos, and prepare ourselves for the union with the fire.
Well, take me to the monastery.
Forget it. Do you know how many creatures I had to evade on the way? When I think of all those blood flies, wolves, and goblins, I'm glad that I don't have to leave here anymore. Besides, you can't enter the monastery anyway.
What?
Why not?
Entrance is only permitted to magicians, paladins, and novices.
How can I become a novice?
If a man feels the deep desire...
Hey, just tell me what the conditions are.
You need the offerings, a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
What?
How am I supposed to get that much gold?
Since you obviously don't know anyone who would pay that for you, you'll simply have to go to work.
Where can I find a sheep?
From the farmers, of course. But you won't get one for nothing.
Huh. 1,000 gold, though.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, as long as the paladins don't have any new assignments for me, I can have myself a couple of beers here. What more could you ask?
You're working for the paladins?
Yeah, I report to them on the situation in the city. At the moment, everything is quiet.
How are things with the orcs?
No reason to worry. We in the city guard and the paladins have everything under control. Go home and let us do our work. We're watching over the town and its citizens. Oh.
Yeah, he had multiple sheep.
You like another beer?
There's nothing better than a cool ale.
But those were militia sheep.
You were about to say something about the orcs.
Oh, yeah, right. The orcs are absolutely no threat to the city. They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and the pass is held by the paladins. Not even a meat bug could get through there.
Would you like another beer?
Well, I won't say no to a decent pint.
They've even spotted an orc outside of town.
Yeah, right. The dangerous orc outside the city. A real monster of an orc. Well, he's bound to attack the city soon. Listen, we'll kick that fat orc in his fat ass if he comes too close to the city. Got it?
I see.
Alright, I think that's enough.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Piranha.
I'm gonna go talk to Abudin.
Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. From this moment onward,
How strange. It seems to me that I have met you before, traveler. Well, great are the mysteries of time and space. Oh, please forgive my rudeness, son of patience. I have not even greeted you yet. Welcome, friend. Take a seat on my humble rugs and enjoy a pipe in peace.
Who are you?
My name is Abu Jin ibn Jadir ibn Omar Khalid bin Haji al-Sharidi. I am a seer and a prophet, an astrologer and a purveyor of tobacco.
What kind of tobacco do you offer?
My pipes are filled with spicy, refreshing apple tobacco. Help yourself whenever you want, son of adventure.
Do you have other tobacco as well?
I offer only the very best tobacco. This apple plant is a symphony from my homeland, the Southern Isles. But of course, I'm always open to trying a different sort of tobacco. If somebody should succeed in producing a really good tobacco.
How's that done?
Start with my apple tobacco as a basis, and then try combining it with another ingredient. This is done at an alchemist's bench, provided you know the essentials of alchemy.
Where can I get apple tobacco?
I shall give you 2 portions. It is up to you, in your wisdom, to do with them whatever you want. If you crave more, then direct your steps toward Zuris, the master of potions. He produces this tobacco, and he sells it too.
Alright, we're not going to ask for a prophecy because that costs some money.
Inhabitants of Piranha, by the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted.
Yeah, Bartok.
Someone's got to do the work. These are bad times.
We're going to ask for a blessing from this guy.
What can I do for you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort? Do you want to direct a prayer to our Lord Enos, or donate some gold for his church?
I've come to get your blessing.
That's good. That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Enos, won't you?
Actually, I wanted your blessing so I can sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But my son, without a modest donation to the church, it is impossible for me to bless you. How else can I be certain of your good intentions toward the Holy Church of Enos?
It's going very, very German.
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well, that depends on what percentage you want to give, son. Let me see how much you brought. You have more than 50 gold coins. Donate 25 to Innos and receive his blessing. I bless you in the name of Innos.
That was not my gold.
And righteousness.
That was not my gold. Well, sorry about your gold there. The guy just stole it from me. Gonna have to sell stuff.
Show me your wares.
I'm gonna have to sell stuff now. I can't even. Like, there's nothing I can sell that's gonna... God damn it, stupid priest. I'll never get the sword. I could join the wizards. Should I join the wizards? The Wizards of Water? Magicians of Water?
And Innos in his wisdom did so.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? That means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it. But I know nothing about you at all.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
Terrible things are bound to happen soon.
Terrible things, hmm? How do you know this?
I can't... We can't talk about Zardis.
No, I heard rumors somewhere.
Aha! And that is why you have made this journey. Who are you, really?
I'm an adventurer from down south.
Good. Let us summarize.
Why is this in German?
From down south, who heard rumors that terrible things are going to happen, and you have come to report this to the Paladins. I think there's something you're not
Oh, no, he's good.
If you're worried I might pass on what you tell me, then let me reassure you. I have sworn to keep all secrets I am entrusted with to myself.
And what about all the people here?
They only understand half of what I preach to them. So don't fret. Let's start over at the beginning. What's that message?
Oh boy.
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Zardos, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the Paladins.
The necromancer. So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize. You are a former prisoner who has been told by Zardas, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country, and you have come to report this to the Paladins. That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are
Oh,
lying.
this is honest.
Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable.
I want to give you a chance to join the Ring of Water.
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the Ring. I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the Ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the Ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
I have vanquished the Sleeper. Isn't that a great enough deed?
My ears hear many a tale these days, including the story about the banning of the beast called the Sleeper. I have not heard that this was achieved by a single man, although your eyes tell me that you are convinced you did this. That confuses me slightly, but I cannot be sure that my senses might not deceive me sometimes.
I have freed many people. The barrier is gone.
Even if you can really claim responsibility for that. The great event in the Valley of Mines has not only set free the water mages and other upright citizens. All the criminals of the entire country are roaming these days, harassing the population. The bandits have already taken over large areas of land outside the city. It has become all but impossible to leave the town and return unharmed.
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However...
Yes?
You should take your message to the Paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
I would, but,
But Lord Hagen is not going to receive me.
Yes, he will, no doubt about it, provided you become a member of a powerful community first. The Ring has far-reaching connections. We shall assist you in conveying your message as soon as possible. You should talk about this to Laris, whom I trust. He will help you.
Laris?
What community should I join?
There are only 3 communities that have enough influence. These are the City Militia, the Monastery of the Fire Magicians, and the troop of mercenaries on the landowner's farm. The choice is yours, son. Laris can certainly assist you with this difficult decision. Talk to him about it.
I shall do that. About those missing people.
Yes?
Where should I start looking for them?
Most of those people disappeared down by the harbor. That's probably where you should start your search. Wait, if you see Laris, give him this ornament and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
Okay. Should learn fire magic. Well, I could. I imagine I need to go to the monastery, though. For that, right? I can't believe he pilfered my gold there, the bastard.
Where do you come from?
I come from the Monastery of the Magicians, which lies in the mountains. We accept everyone there who is pure of heart and feels the desire to serve our almighty Lord Innos.
Tell me more about the monastery.
We instruct our students in all forms of magic. But the arts of the magicians of fire consist of more than these alone. We are also well versed in the art of alchemy and in the creation of powerful runes. We also make excellent wine.
What are you doing in town?
I have discussions with the paladins and support the citizens with my advice and with helpful words. Particularly in these difficult times, it is our duty to be there for the people and to help the poor.
Tell me about Innos.
Innos, our almighty lord, is the light and the fire. He chooses humans to be his tool, giving them magic and laws. We act in his name. We administer justice according to his will and preach his word.
Okay.
I need to talk to the paladins. Can you help me get to them?
Well, you need access to the upper end of town. However, this is allowed only to citizens and the city guard. And of course, to us, magicians of fire.
How can I become a fire magician?
You must join our order as a novice. When you have served for a time, perhaps you will be accepted into the ranks of the magicians. However, the path to acceptance is long and full of work and study.
Okay. So, if we wanted to join the Magicians of Fire, then that's the path that we should follow.
Security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to...
Now, I'm thinking we're gonna go see Lara's, get our stats up. I think that would be good. We're probably going to get attacked along the way.
Hey, I don't know you. What do you want here? Are you headed for the tavern?
No, I'm not headed to the tavern. Yes.
Yes, do you mind?
You've got no business here, Runt.
Calm down. All I want to do is drink a beer.
Okay, but it'll cost you 50 gold pieces to get in.
Forget it. You won't get a single coin.
Then I'll take everything you have. As soon as you're lying on the ground in front of me.
We had to change that. No more magical,
Stop right there, you lowlife!
Hey, you, wait. You look familiar to me.
What do you want?
I've seen your face before somewhere, right? I can't believe that. Here, we found this picture on some bandits we picked up a few days ago. It looks a lot like you. Apparently, those guys were looking for you.
No, you've got to be mistaken. Everything's fine with me.
Whatever you say, stranger. But if that happens to be your mug after all, and if you have some problems, keep them outside of this town. Things are difficult enough here as it is. And strangers who bring trouble into the city don't stay here long. I hope I make myself clear.
Put down that weapon. Stop it, right now.
There's to be no fighting here, and... Well, at least you've got some gold on you.
not enough though, because I took most of it. It's basically like Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's almost the same. Except you don't have horses.
I
Laras!
must be crazy. What are you doing here?
Hey, Larish, you old scoundrel, how did you get here?
I was able to escape to the Valley of Mines just in time, together with Lee and some of the other boys. You remember Lee, don't you?
I remember the boys.
Of course I remember Lee.
I got out of the colony with him then, just after the barrier was destroyed. He and his boys are now on the farm of Onar, the landowner. He made a deal with the farmer. He and his boys defend the farm, and Onar feeds them in return.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. I can help you become stronger and more dexterous if you like.
Teach me something.
Do you really think?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Good. Your strength has increased.
It's really not my problem.
Vatras sent me. He told me to come to you when I needed help.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have made a lasting impression on him. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name. Especially not since the matter with those missing people still hasn't been resolved. Tell me what you need.
Vatras gave me this ornament to bring to you. He said it is to be taken back.
Of course. It's up to me, as usual. I might have known. I'll have to walk halfway across the island to take it back to the water mages.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I can take the ornament there for you.
I think I'd better take it there myself. But you could come with me. Only, I can't leave here at the moment. I need to keep an eye on the harbor.
What exactly do you do here at the harbor?
I can't talk about that. Vatras would have my head.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I need your help.
And what exactly were you thinking of?
I need money, I need better armor, or I need a better weapon. Maybe a weapon would be good. Money would also be good.
I need a better weapon.
There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. Have you tried the marketplace?
I need some money.
Don't we all? Sorry, but I have none to give you. But Lamar, the moneylender, still owes me a favor. Go to him and borrow whatever money you need. I'll take care of the rest. You'll find Lamar in the harbor district, where it borders on the lower part of town.
Ooh.
So what's your business with Vatras?
I've got this little agreement with the water mages, you see.
What kind of an agreement?
We work for them, and they see to it that our past in the penal colony doesn't get us into trouble.
You're talking about the Ring of Water?
You've heard of it?
Vatras told me about it.
You might have mentioned that right away.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
The ring is to the water mages what the paladins are to the fire magicians. But, unlike the paladins, we operate in the background. The ring is a mighty weapon in the battle against the dangers that threaten the people of Corinus. But this only works as long as we keep the identity of all those secret who belong to the Ring of Water.
So we're like CIA.
So keep this to yourself.
Sure.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
About those missing people. Tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
All right.
Tell me more about Lee and his mercenaries.
What do you want to know?
How do I find the landowner's farm?
It's quite simple. You leave the seaport by the east gate and then follow the path towards the east. I can take you there if you want.
No, not yet.
That's been known a long time.
All right.
Trying to pick another fight with me, are you?
You know your way about the harbor, don't you?
Sure thing. Why? As if I didn't have enough.
What kind of rumors are floating about?
Around here, we don't like people who ask too many questions. Especially not if they're strangers.
But no, he insisted he knew better. How's the shipping traffic?
The only ship that's come here recently is the Paladin ship. It's over there, behind the rocky ridge to the southwest.
That's not what I heard.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey, you! Where you going? No matter what your plans are, there'll be plenty of time later. You're right in front of the Pearl of Corinus, the Red Lantern. This is the most beautiful brothel in all of Myrtana, damn it. Sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern. And now, it's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Natya, the most passionate flower of the gods. Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
We don't even have the money for that. We're so broke.
That's not what I heard.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The sea is treacherous and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinus to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinus lately. That is true.
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
How would he know about the shipbuilders? He looks suspicious. Alright, let's go to the docks. Look at the water. It's not glitching. Amazing. Now, there were a few goodies around here that we could pick up. I don't think I can kill the lizard. Lizard is too strong. So, arrows. Rusty sword. That's it? No, there's, yeah, silver ring. Saw. I remember the silver ring. Bolts. What if you lured the... Oh, we could, technically. Let's use Rusty's sword. I'd say the only difference from last time we fought the lizard is we have armor now, but it's not really good armor. Oh yeah, we can cook our food. And also we don't have health. Alright, food has been panned. Probably rests. Fish. There's a lady who can cook some soup for us. That's why we're collecting the fish. All right, so let's go die. I wonder if I can get him stuck. He's not impressed. Oh, that was good. Oh! Oh no! So, yes, we do receive less damage, but, not by much. We got a plan. Where'd the lizard go? Where is the lizard? Oh, he's back there. Operation Infiltration. Ooh, some knotweed. No, the plan is to go home. Yeah, you press Alt to jump. I mean, they're 1 coin each. That's the same button. We could attack him from here. Oh no! Nice. I was definitely not climbing. Shit. Lizard's too fast. He's too fast for me. Well, we know there's knotweed over there. If only we were... Okay. Come on, lizard. You better bring it. Well, there's no damage whatsoever. Oh, jeez. It spooked me. Thanks, guys.
Nothing there.
Hey, Martin.
Wait a minute.
Well, we didn't get the experience, but we got the area cleared, so we'll be able to... I don't have the skinning. That's right. I don't even know where the guy who gives us the skill is. Alright, so we've got some fish soup. Next to the carpenter. Well, we don't have skill points anyways, so don't matter. Yeah, I'm glad I went through this. It was definitely worth it. Guess we get some clams. Make some clam chowder. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Yar, now I can be a pirate. Did you see that pipe? Yar, only 60 strength. I don't know how I'm gonna get 60 strength since leveling up seems like a lot harder now. Since now it's 5 for 10 points.
Hey. You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Dang.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already.
I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there, and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Well, we can reach that area, North Harbor, if we swam to it. Now, what else did we do? We got the armor, we talked to everyone. We could get money from the moneylender. Do you even know where north is? Well, I mean, obviously it's up, right? Right?
How's it going?
How much do you want?
What do you mean, how much?
I'm the moneylender, and you came to me. What could you want from me? Money, of course.
Well, lend me some money.
Sure. How much would you like? I charge 20%.
Wow. We can get 1,000 gold coins. With that, we could reach the monastery.
$1,000 gold coins.
You got a couple of screws loose or something? I'll give you 100. And don't forget, I want it back tomorrow.
You always throw your money at people like that?
Don't worry, you'll be back. Otherwise, I'll find you and kill you. It's that simple. You've got such a distinctive mug that it wouldn't take long for me to find you. So don't even think about playing around with me.
Well,
What do you want?
I wanted to have a look around here.
Then where exactly are you headed?
Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not long ago, the city guards turned the entire harbor district upside down. They were searching for stolen property. There've been plenty of thefts here lately, especially in the better quarters. They're obviously trying to blame the poor suckers at the harbor for everything.
Boy, that lunatic's hammering is wearing me down.
Who are you talking about?
Can't you hear that hammering? Who do you think hammers all day long in the harbor district? I mean that lunatic Felon. He takes the hammer to his hut every day.
I could take care of Felon.
You want to help me? What's in it for you?
You tell me.
Oh, that's how it is. All right, if you can get him to stop hammering, I'll pay you 25 gold pieces. But I'll tell you one thing right now. You can't talk to the guy. He's nuts. The only thing that will help is a few decent punches.
I'll see what I can do.
You can think about it. Remember, I'll pay you 25 gold coins.
25 gold coins. Alright, let's go smack him around.
Hey, you! Why are you hammering?
For days now, I've been desperately trying to fix the leaks in my house.
The rafters have been crumbling away ever since we had those rainfalls recently. Soon everything's gonna come down around my ears.
I mean, yeah, well, he probably... Well, he said last time that it's not his sheep, but I could,
Are those your sheep?
The only one that belongs to me is the one that answers to the name of Lucy. That's my wife, Lucy. Their sheep belong to the militia. All the sheep they collect from the farmers, they bring to me.
And how are the sheep?
Felon's hammering is going to drive them crazy. One of these days, they'll go completely to pieces.
So how am I gonna get 1,000 coins?
Hey. Hello? Are you feeling quite well?
Fine, just as long as I manage to get all this repaired in time.
Hey, you! Could you stop hammering?
No, I have to finish this.
Stop that hammering or I'll break every bone in your body.
Forget it, or I'll knock some sense into your head with my hammer. You'll
I want to see something though.
What do you want here? Go!
Take your paws off.
Oh no! The civilians!
Smart kid.
The civilians are after me!
Yeah! Run as fast as you can! And how are the sheep?
Felon's hammering is going to drive them crazy. One of these days, they'll...
Oh yeah. Gotta talk to Felon again.
Hey, you!
Okay, so you beat me. Some heroic deed that was.
Will you stop hammering now, or do I have to thrash you again?
No, don't hit me anymore. I'll stop. But if everything collapses around here, it'll be your fault.
So I've got you after all.
She's insane! Woman's crazy, she's trying to kill me.
Stop right there, you coward.
Well, no.
Now I've got you.
Oh no! They're trying to kill me!
Stop right there, you coward.
Help! They're trying to kill me. Okay. We're safe. I mean, it's not like I didn't try to hit her. She was doing a lot more damage than my rusty sword. I'm gonna have to go heal. It's the wrong house. Hey, Greta.
Hey, you.
What do you want, stranger? If you've come to beg, I must disappoint you. I am a poor widow. My name is Greta. Ever since my husband died, I have been running the household for my uncle Thorabin.
How's it going?
Same as always, but I don't want to complain.
Forgot to buy the map. Alright. Well, actually, I wanted to rest, but... Don't I have assassins on me, though? Since I borrowed some money? Well, it'll be funny.
Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable, and very useful until you know your way around.
Show me your maps.
Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
Hey! How are you, landlubber?
It's good.
Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the gills. Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm. No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20 feet. Really bad rabble, that. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know. There was this big bang on the other side of the mountains, and they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere, even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Ah, let them. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
Do you come to town often?
I always say a town is only as good as its harbor. A harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets and where everything starts. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city will follow soon.
All right. Read your new map. Okay. Now, what about it that you wanted me to see?
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell you, they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here. And I have to know if the orcs will attack and how far from the city they are. One of the bastards was even seen outside the city. Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
As to that orc outside of town?
Yes?
Don't worry about him. The city guard is going to take care of him.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
Okay, so probably should rest. Could go see the lady about with the fish. She'll give us some fish soup. I think that's what we'll do.
What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful, if you like.
Could you cook me some soup?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. All you need to do is bring me a fish.
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
Could you cook me some soup?
No, not today. Come back tomorrow.
So exasperated. What's people doing?
What's new?
I hope the militia will finally find out why the population of Corinus keeps shrinking. You have to fear for your life when you hear that so many have already gone missing.
What smart kid?
So I gotta find the Mad Alchemist. And going to the right side might be a problem. Could get some information out of this guy if we wanted to. Yeah, maybe there.
That's what I've always said. I can't take care of everything.
Probably to the left. I'm going to the right. Oh, there's a guy here. No, citizen. Maybe over here. That was the smith, but there might be something here. There he is.
Ah, you've come just in time. I'm in need of an assistant for a magic experiment. I'm sure you're eager to do me a favor for science's sake.
Easy, my friend. First tell me what this is all about.
I have developed a new spell. A spell of oblivion. I've already successfully carried out a few practical applications, but I don't have time to conduct one final test.
Tell me more about the experiment and the spell.
The spell serves to make somebody forget various events. So far, I have only found it to work when the person in question is angry, for instance. If he has been knocked down or robbed, even if he has only witnessed such a deed, he will scratch it from his memory.
So I'm supposed to knock somebody down and then put a spell on him?
No voice. No voice.
Yes, I think you get the point. But to make somebody angry, it is enough to attack him. You don't have to knock him down. So you should pick somebody who's by himself. If there are other people around, you'll just get into trouble with Lord Andre. Also, it makes no sense to cast the spell on someone who's busy attacking you. Wait for the right moment.
What's in it for me if I help you?
I could teach you how to brew potions. I know the recipes for healing and mana essences, and for potions of great speed.
All right, I'll try out that spell.
Then take this spell scroll and find yourself a suitable guinea pig. Once you're done, come back and tell me how it went.
I'm sure it won't go well. I'm sure I'm gonna disintegrate him. Thing is, I think I will hit the end and call it there for tonight. I think we caught up with mostly everything we did in the last 2 streams. So we won't have to, we won't have too many problems, in our next stream, hopefully, yeah. I'm just gonna hit the end. Yeah. Not gonna fall for that one again. So quick save, hit the bed, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.